Sci, fun, sci, fun,
Sci. Sci.
fun. Go, long, short, in, up, down, fast, trade, psycho, operating, logic, psycho, calculating,
Sci. Fun.
the flow moves, we execute, the flow moves, we execute, short, long, up, down, side, fun. Psycho, precision, trade, win, psycho, fast, now, psycho. Sci, fun, sci, fun,
Sci. Sci.
fun. Go, long, short, in, up, down, fast, trade, psycho, operating, logic, psycho, calculating,
Sci. Fun.
the flow moves, we execute, the flow moves, we execute, short, long, up, down, side, fun.
make a deal, I make a deal. We all like deals, 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 deals. As we all know, this is the day of deals when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz situation and the markets. The markets are going wild, so let's see how everything's going today when we make our trades. Ajmal, stop loss, welcome aboard. We're back and ready for its craziness.
Hey guys, how is everyone doing? And what deal are we going to make today?
Yeah, exactly. According to we'll find out what happens. I think apparently today's the day of obliteration. If anything, it doesn't happen today.
Yeah.
The stop losses. Are you still alive?
Present and very, very tired. I got the life force sucked out of me today, so I'm tired and I'm here.
Perfect. We got all the hoops sucked out of this market because right now it's going downside. So if we go to the markets, let's see. Do we have the...
Do you want me to share your screen or should I pop mine up?
We can pop mine up.
Okay.
Okay. Which one are we looking at? Okay.
We are looking at the Nasdaq and BTC, but we can just look at the yields as well. Or let me see, Dixie.
Okay.
Let's have the Dixie. Where are you at? There goes Dixie. The Dixie is low, so it looks like markets are. Oh no, it's starting to rise actually. So right now, since the dollar's going up on the Dixie, Nasdaq hit its all-time highs just because of the news of the Strait of Hormuz. Trump doing his thing, saying there's going to be some potential agreement happening today, but the wording isn't the best. It's always been something that's kind of been the worst thing ever. That they're going to have a deal today, and he's going to try to give it every chance to get to what did he say? Every chance for complete annihilation. Oh, here it goes, right here. Trump's deadline given until the end of the day today to finalize a Strait of Hormuz agreement with omen of or face devastating airstrikes. So threatening, but not threatening. Okay, very threatening.
But I don't understand. Like, why is it against Oman?
I don't know. Well, right now, Iran and Oman are
I think
negotiations.
there is like two sides for Strait of Hormuz. One is like Oman side, and the other is like Iran side. I thought the war was against Iran, not Oman.
I know. Well, Oman wants to go ahead and make it again another route, which right now Trump thinks he can try to make a deal with that as well. But right now, Iran said no, it's going to be controlled by Iran only, and that's going to be the whole thing with this deal. So this seems like it's going to be one of those things where we go in cycles, like always. Like we're going to make a deal. They're calling
after
us
this one, I think the oil dropped hard. I think it's right now at around 80. Can you see the oil prices?
Oops, let me actually. Oil prices. Where did I put oil? Do I have Brent down here?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? UK oil, US oils, but I'll say Brent oils.
Yeah, Brent is like at around like 81 right now.
Yeah, it tanked hard.
It went from like 87, and I think it's kind of like I would long Brent right now because I don't trust Trump. Like you just wait 2 hours and then Iran will come and say there is nothing going to happen. There is no deadline, nothing, and then everything goes up because like they do something, they bomb, and it's the cycle we have been seeing like how many days right now.
No, I know
it's like repetition. I don't know. I'm getting bored, man, of this.
Well, he totally like again. If you're part of that 100K API, like you totally get the inside news. So like right now, like yesterday, he told people on the API yesterday to buy Palantir because the earnings.
Yeah.
And he told them like hours before, and now Palantir is hitting all-time highs. I think I have it on here. Palantir's right here. Yeah, 154, which is insane. Like it went all the way up here. Like it went from here, hanging around. No, this is the monthly. Let me go to the daily. It went around from just hanging out here at 123s. As soon as he told people to buy like around here on the daily, like right in this area, Let me switch this up to the hourly. You can see that's a massive gap up. So like around this area at the 123 zone, we just waited and waited. People waited into the Palantir release. People who are on his True Social where he chipped in all their money, right? And then boom, up to the upside to 154 with the best earnings known to man, right? Like they had like a really good beat.
Yeah.
Which is cool to see. Like, wow, they didn't have any struggles with money. They actually made a lot of profits. So just seeing that totally caused the market to just upside like no other. But the Strait of Hormuz thing is not making it easy. Right? As you can see on the left side, the Nasdaq is starting to tank. And like anything equilibrium, if it can hang around 29,254 or not 54, 40, that's all right. But if it breaks below here, it could just go all the way down back to the where all these longs are at right here, 28,900, and obliterate and liquidate, and liquefy if you want to say it that way too as well.
Yeah.
Turn everyone to liquid.
We have, I think we have 2 trades in trader fade.
Oh yeah, trader fade.
Bilal. Yeah.
Let's see. Stop loss.
We have Bilal and let me see. There was Musty. Yeah, there are 2 trades.
Musty Cyber with his cool Nibiru jacket.
Yeah, I think both of them want to short BTC.
Oh yeah, I bet. It's the time to short now.
But it already went down, I think.
Did it really? Oh, it's good. I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's actually
Yeah, it might be
right.
okay. Oh, let's see. It's new day today, right? So.
Yeah, it was BTC was around like 6,400. Right now it just went like 63,600.
That's a tough
There was
one.
some liquidation levels around like 64,400, but then when it went up, it just disappeared, and then BTC hit those levels like 6,400 and then came down. There is also like some liquidation levels at 6,300, like 63,300. So I think it will just come down to that levels and then liquidate those things, and then it will go up.
We can always do a limit order.
Yeah. So yeah, there is a limit order for Musty, I think.
Okay.
Bilal want to short at like market price.
Okay. Let's go the limit order first.
Okay. So Musty want to have entry price at like 64,569.9. Very, very, very specific. 64,569.9.
64,564.
569.9.
Okay, so I think I got this right.
Okay, let me
No?
check. 64,569.9. Yes. And he want to have take profit at 62908.8.
6290.
808.8 and 50x leverage.
62908.8.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Focus and loss. Yes. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
we have our first order, and the second one is also a BTC short from Bilal,
Mhm.
and there is like So for Musti, he said his thesis is. I did ask. Okay, so yeah, it's like he said. Basically, it is bearish on like right now. So yeah.
So just short here. Market
So
order.
yeah, I think we for Bilal also we can just market order short.
Okay.
But his take profit is at
What
6
is
to
it?
500.
60.
Yeah, so he believe it will go very, very low.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh yes, look, the Nasdaq short. I've been adding to our positions. It's gonna make its all-time high, and I'll probably add another short there. Not looking great, but
Okay.
it's not horrible. But
Yeah.
all right, so we got
And
those orders.
after this, you might have to like update your browser because there is an update button on top.
Oh, is there? Where is it?
Yeah, finish update. Don't click right now
Oh, this
because it will
one.
close. just
Okay, sounds
kidding.
good.
Anyways,
Were there any orders you guys wanted to place?
okay.
Orders, shorts, I
Um,
mean, or longs?
Yeah, I actually want short BTC, but then there are like 2 shorts already. But yeah, so I'm not going to take a trade right now. But I do think on gold, but it's kind of a long-term short. It's not a
Yeah.
short. Sorry, I want to open a long because
Okay.
like we did talk about like a little bit on gold before. Right now,
Mhm.
can I share my screen?
Let me pull yours up. 1 second. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Share Windows and this one. So okay, so basically this is like called supply and demand, and you can see what happened in like every quarter. And what happens is like in the last quarter, the investment from central bank, which is like this pink on the bottom, is the lowest. It's like one of the lowest in like last few years. And right now, in the last quarter, like Q2 of 2026, central banks have begin to buy more gold. So they just increased from in the first quarter of 2025, it was just 56 tons of gold they bought. And right now it is like 288. That's like a 4 times jump. But what happened, and still the price tanked because the investments from ETFs. So you can see here, you can see the investments from ETFs and physical gold. It also tanked. So there is like a net canceling out there. But I do think when central banks usually buy, there is a lag. And when they start buying, only after a few months or like few next quarter only, there is like a huge bump in the price. So I do think in the next quarter we could see higher gold prices based on this. And another factor here is also jewelry fabrication. This just dropped. It dropped hard and it's continuing hard down. So it came down from 400 tons. Right now, in the last quarter, it's just 278 tons. So it's basically halved. And if this trend continues, then gold price can go down. But in comparing last 2 quarters, it's almost very negligible. The drop is like reducing. So in next quarter, we could see some bumps because like we have seen in times of COVID, it was coming down and then it just went up because people buy gold jewelry and a lot of stuff like physical gold and gold bars and everything. So right now there is like demand wise, it was keeping going down, and hopefully there can be excess demand in next quarter. And technology wise, it's like very stable. It's almost, if you see, it just stayed around electronics 68 tons is used every quarter, not year. So yeah, it's just staying same. There's nothing much on there, but ETFs tanked hard after this high. So I think next few weeks we could see some improvements. And if you are investing in gold, I do recommend reading their this website. This is called gold.org. There is like a lot of stuff which countries are buying. Actually, if you see which countries are buying, it's actually from China. Turkey has been selling gold lately, and you can see a lot of information here if you want to go. And you can also see what's happening with the gold ETFs. ETFs did sell in July, so yeah, they did buy something in July. So you can see which ETFs are buying, which ETFs are selling. So this also will affect a lot. So like for the last few months, for the last few weeks, ETFs has been selling after the price went all-time high. So, and now they are resuming. So central banks have resumed buying gold, ETFs have resumed buying gold, and the gold demand for ornaments could increase after few weeks. So all things indicate that gold price could potentially go up. So this means I could go along on gold, but I don't want to go 15x. I don't want to get liquidated so fast because this can vary. So yeah.
So you think gold's going to go up all the way? Gold's going to go all the way up there back to 41, right?
I don't think it will go all the way up because, but it could potentially go high, and depending on the situation, like Strait of Hormuz and a lot of things are happening. People are like less trying to spend like on gold itself because there is a lot of things on hand. So yeah, potentially I could see gold going up. And if it's like, usually for any war kind of situation, usually gold is kind of a safe haven, and it was not so far. It was not that the case with the gold, with the Hormuz situation with Iran and US, because it just hit all-time high just before the war. So, but right now it is like trending up, and there is like situation going on, like it's still conflict and it's still unstable. So maybe it could hit all-time high again if there is like a lot of central bank buying, and depending on situation. But right now I don't see it going back to the January high. But yeah, this is the current situation. What do you guys think? Can gold go up or down?
I think it could go up. I know right now they're trying to push the idea that inflation is not going to go up. When it comes to the Fed, what gold's waiting for is like a rate cut, right? To go even higher. But I think just because like the lies that are being told about inflation will still hype it up, because they're going to say, well, inflation is going to go up, even though the PPI numbers came out higher. It's going to be interesting to see how far gold can go. I think you can try to retrace back to 5,200. But from there, I think that's probably the max it can go up for a while, because there's not that much strength. And it could go back down. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, you can see what kind of ETFs are holding by region. It's like mostly it's North America, which has like 2,000 tons of gold, and ETFs in Europe has 1,400 tons of gold. So from the heights, Europe did sell gold ETFs, and also North America did the same. So it's almost from 4,156 tons to 4,086 tons. So around like 75 tons has been sold in the last few months. So that caused the price drop, and we could potentially see. So if you see here, there is only weekly chart. So if you see here, it can go up. It's trending to go up.
Yeah, exactly.
So we cannot be sure because there was like in May also, in around March there was some increase, but right now it's like trending nicely around 4,000, and 4,000 is kind of like a stable region for gold. 3,800 above. If it drops below 3,800, then we can potentially go very low. That's what I'm thinking. But right now it's kind of a stable situation, and there is like tension and everything, and banks are buying again. So, yep.
It's a situation.
Also, with the national debt going up in the U.S., that's only going to push the price of gold up. But I do think there's going to be like one smaller flush down for gold, and then it'll continue higher.
Yeah. How much is the debt right now? Is it cross 40?
Yep, officially 40 trillion. Officially. So it's going to be some kind of situation about how we're going to pay this off. It's going to be, well.
But Trump did increase, you guys can share your screen right now. So Trump did increase the limit where how much US can borrow right now, right? So I think it was 38 before. Trump came and increased to 44, I believe. 43 or 44, I'm not sure the exact number. So we have 4 more trillion to go. So if it reaches that level, I'm not sure what is going to happen. It all depends on like how quickly we could reach there, and even very going close to those levels is like also like very bad.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if the rich were able to be taxed, Elon Musk, paying some of that off when it comes to our debt is that's how Bill Clinton did last time.
Did the government pay back the companies for the tariffs increase? Because I think there was some news on that.
I'm not sure. Good question. I remember that was what the courts asked for.
If they start doing that, then they would have to borrow more money, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're asking for 1.5 trillion for the more military spending, and I don't think that went through because I think the Republicans already know they're in deep hot water when it comes to doing that because elections are around the corner. So if you just put the country in more debt, it's going to make them look worse. So they might not have a seat if anything goes awry.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think,
so
we keep borrowing money.
Do you guys think it will still go up, or can it?
Yeah, I think it'll keep going up for the rest of the day. I think towards the end of the day, because the SpaceX is going to report their earnings, which is going to be zilch, nada, nothing. But right now, until then, people are just enjoying the ride upside. And for the reports. So right now it's just upside until maybe an hour or two before the reports come in. What do you think about SpaceX earnings?
That's a tough one. I'm surprised it's holding up.
I have not seen like
116. Over here, 117.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it went up to like 120 and then dunked.
105 yesterday.
Yeah.
I think into the earnings, people were selling it thinking it was going to pull back more. And hedge funds weren't buying SpaceX because they didn't want to buy into like a falling knife, right? And so now it's finally picking up steam again.
Yeah.
I think all the speculation.
So for the estimated earnings is like negative 0.225, right? Like I think it could beat negative. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Good question. Yeah, it could be a negative number. Depends how much negative it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
See,
hilarious.
I think the estimate will be like they'll try to downplay the estimate. It usually happens, right? So they just say, yeah, it will be like negative 2 to 5, and then they will report something like, oh yeah, in total it was like 0.1 or something, and then we did beat the estimate. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if SpaceX also have their AI division, right? So
Grok.
yeah.
Grok they're going to release a new Grok coming up soon. He announced it earlier.
Is it included in the SpaceX? That's the question.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
included.
Then they could have they could report revenues.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much Grok earns, but I don't think it's not as much as OpenAI.
Yeah,
or ChatGPT.
it's not much.
Topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's the one thing people use
But
Grok less.
Yeah, but what they did was like they teamed up with other AI companies to use their hardware. So the companies have to pay to use the hardware because it's like rare. And what Elon did was he was very quickly able to buy a lot of chips from NVIDIA and set up a big warehouse, like a computation space, and that enabled him to like use Grok. But
Yeah, exactly.
it was not good. Like,
Yeah, Grok's still not. You still can't compare with everything else. Not even like Kimi 3. Like it's one of those things. Like as much as Elon wants to, he's like the Mark Zuckerberg of trying to catch up with the current trend. Like he's always behind, and it's always like he's trying to put so much into it to try to catch up. But I think again he's been late to the ball game since it started. OpenAI and Anthropic had like a big jump ahead, and then also in China they've been way ahead of him before anything.
Yeah, with least resources to say, like.
Yeah, exactly.
There was another model released from Alibaba Group, Quen 3.8. Yeah, it came like
Quen,
yesterday, and that's a amazing kind of thing. It doesn't beat all other models, but it did have like it's still open source. It's still very big model, and they kind of like they're just improve the frontier of what can be done with the. There are two kinds of models. One is like a sparse model, and one is like a dense model. So this one is a dense model. So it's a very good model.
Is that the one that can also be on like smaller devices? You don't have to have like a big giant graphic.
Yeah, they have two versions reported. One is like a very big model, and then one is a very, very small model, like 27 billion. And the small model is also like very much capable. It's one of the smallest model right now in open source.
Oh man, so it beats Gemma.
Yeah, they are cooking. They're very much in the race, and if they have enough resources, they would definitely beat all other companies.
No, yeah, definitely. Easy crazy. We live in a weird time. Not a weird time, but a pretty crazy time.
Speaking of Zuckerberg, what do you guys think on Facebook, like Meta? Like,
Meta
is there any hope for Meta?
There's no hope. I think he had lost so much money doing so much things. He's trying to he's even behind on AI. Like no one's using Llama that much. He's trying to promote it like no other, but it's still not catching. His metaverse is completely dead. I think people are using his meta glasses, but again, there's not enough sales to actually make it like worth. Like that's why they lost a lot of it on their earnings. Their earnings was pretty horrible, and it tanked Meta so badly. Again, Mark is not.
I think the best thing he can do is like buy a bunch of companies and use that revenue. Like he bought WhatsApp. Yeah. So if he continues that path, it could be better. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what happens. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
Meta
buy
has
Kimi
a
K3.
yeah, exactly. Don't use llama.
Yeah,
Oh
he
man.
did have much higher potential, and also Google is also very uh, lagging in AI race, given the fact that they actually started the AI race. Like everything started from Google. They invented the basic stuff,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
they're just slow. There is nothing coming from whatever models they are releasing. Um, uh, they have like it's just lagging. Even though they can right now have the good models with low cost, they still don't have a frontier model in the top 5, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure what's up with their delay on their Gemini updates. They released the beta for Spark, which I've been using recently. It's great. I love it. But
Yeah.
it's still not like the top of the tier when it comes to like model like when it comes to the benchmarks that they have. It's still not beating all the other ones. Um,
Hmm.
and I'm surprised that hasn't been. Maybe they have something in store that's coming up later in the quarter that they want to keep
Yeah.
as a secret. But
Yeah, that could be the case. They have done that so many times. So they just
mhm.
wait for others to release, and then they just release something that's like mind-bogglingly far from what current situation is, and then others
Mhm.
catch up, and then they go behind. So this
Yeah,
has
exactly.
been the kind of thing. So they were the first one to release the first 1 million token window, and then now everyone has 1 million.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they have to like they are behind in computation, like intelligence wise. So yeah, and yeah, they have increased their earnings. Like right now it's like 376, right? Alphabet.
Alphabet's at 376, 60, 70.
Yeah,
Nvidia's been
earnings
doing
at
pretty good too.
yeah. Okay, looks like they can have good earnings in coming up. Yeah, their growth is almost straight line
Yeah,
because of the
exactly.
AI. But once it cools down, once the frenzy goes down, and it still have to like make more money every quarter, and it cannot have that much, right? So
Yeah.
there would be a decrease after some time because everything goes for efficiency at some level.
I'll say Nvidia's doing pretty well too, like with their models.
Yeah,
Um, they're doing really well. They
yeah.
like their open source models that they have like for the public to use and test. It's pretty sweet. So, but those are the guys who are making AI. What's the other company that's making chips as well that's competing with Nvidia? They said they're making their own. It's like it wasn't
Intel.
Lenovo. I think is it Intel? I think probably Intel.
Intel started to make GPU because Nvidia started make CPUs.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but
So
the
in
thing
our
with
territory, we'll just do it.
yeah, one of the thing we have mentioned this before. One of the thing with Nvidia is that Nvidia will make software and hardware. That's their secret sauce. Everyone will buy their GPU because it's compatible with everything else, because they have something called CUDA, CUDA, and it's kind of a software that they release for each GPU, which makes it compatible to do multiple stuff. So you can train your AI on GPU because it's compatible with CUDA, and it's kind of a middle layer software. So it's, if you're going to you can buy cheaper GPU from Intel, but it will be very hard to train on that because there is like the software is not compatible. Someone is releasing something on top of CUDA but not on Intel. So you're kind of forced to buy GPUs because of their good software levels. It's not because it's cheap to buy Nvidia. It's not actually cheap, and it's not good itself. And but this is the thing. So they are very good at software levels, handling software. So I do think their valuation could increase in future because of their good AI models, and we could potentially see like from them releasing some small AI models which could work on device. I think that's their aim, because they released a notification like signed by a lot of companies to US, I think to US Congress or something last week. So yeah, their demand was don't shut down open source AI models, because Anthropic was rooting for that one.
Oh wow, great. Oh man. Well, this battle's gonna get more intense, I guess, in that sense. I can't really. Yeah, this is a situation.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like Anthropic is like they make money from AI, so they want, and Kimi K3 came, and almost all, like even DeepSeek version for V4 came. It's cost very little to build something right now using AI, because because of the DeepSeek model. It's like very cost effective. So you cannot compete in that front, right? So
yeah, exactly.
The only thing Anthropic and OpenAI is banking on is that their model have highest intelligence. So for some task, if you want like very high intelligent thing, you have to use those models. But if the open source models are coming very, very close to that, half of the price, or like one by hundreds of that price, people are going to use the other models. They will say, yeah, I don't need that crazy high priced IQ models. I can use a model that is like 100 times cost effective, but only lacks like 80-90% of that of the frontier model. So people are going to use that one.
Yeah, exactly. You think there's another model that's going to be coming around the corner that's going to just come out of, like, we do have Kimi and then, DeepSeek, but I think there's going to be like, I know Minimax has something coming out. They already did another release too as well. But
yeah, Minimax is doing well, but their focus is so far has been on the efficiency side. So, and that's one thing. And I also think this model from Alibaba and all the models so far from Alibaba was dense models, and the Kimi K3 is something called the MOE model. It's itself have different kind of model inside.
Yeah.
So Quen can make another one, and that can compete with all the AI models. Yeah, Alibaba did increase their price after that.
I guess that's when they like.
Yeah, they are doing so well. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Alibaba was not playing. If you bought that bottom right there, if you bought that dip, that would be nice.
Alibaba was the first stock I ever bought out of college. Yeah, made me quite a bit of money, and then I sold it, diversified into Netflix, Disney, Tesla. Made quite a bit of profits on there too. So I completely forgot to buy it around here. I was telling my family to. So I'm gonna have to buy pretty soon, I think.
Alibaba might just keep going up and up and up.
Oh yeah, it went up as high as $200.
Yeah, they just came from 200. Yeah,
I remember when I sold it. I sold it before it went up to 300. This is when Jack Ma went missing, I think, right around here.
Yeah. The whole debacle.
Yeah, I bought around here back then. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good opportunity to buy Alibaba here.
Yeah, it went down. It's almost at the bottom, and then it's now reversing the trend, kind of. So, yeah, if they can, but with the tariffs also, like there was some situation. But now no one is talking about tariffs right now. So
no, they're not. Yeah, I was wondering what's going to happen with tariffs, because like you put some new tariffs, but again, everyone's too worried about the Strait of Hormuz or some other stuff that Trump's trying to distract people with. There's a big distractor. Oh, look at that! Look at this. I'm gonna obliterate them. So, oh boy, it should be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's your trades going, by the way? So you got the.
Yeah.
Let's see.
63. Oh, what
Oh,
happened?
got stopped out.
Yeah.
It was in profit for a little bit though. I saw it was like up $2 at one point.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles. And there's no, the other one didn't pull it in, did it?
Mm-mm. Yeah, Palantir would have been a good short today at the open.
Yeah, exactly.
How much it
See,
is showing up
too
right now?
late.
Still pretty up there.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea still. It had a gap up.
Short that shit.
Unless it keeps, it could keep going though. That's the thing, because it's a gap up.
Yeah.
Wait, let's measure this move really quick. If it's more than 3 to 5%, then it's not worth longing. Okay, so it's made a 10% move, and usually anything close to 10%, you probably don't want to long because it's already made majority of the move. So it might not be a bad idea to short here. We could do a small position. We'll do 200 with 10 leverage.
Okay.
Pretty much Palantir is carrying the market today. Palantir and
Okay.
I think some of the chip names are also lifting it up.
touch like fire. Sorry, this song's pretty good.
Yeah, it's only 26.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Let's do 128. All right, any other trades you guys want to place?
Short something.
I don't know. My gold trade played out last time. I closed that one in a profit.
Intel has also been high, right?
Who? What asset?
BTC?
Intel is also up, right?
Oh, Intel. Yeah, yeah. Intel's up there. Had another gap up. I don't know why though.
It almost touched 100, 99.99.
Yeah, there's potential for it to continue rallying. I wasn't following Intel until it started moving like crazy a couple months ago, and then went up to 140 something. Yeah, then I started shorting it here.
Yeah, it's kind of
looks like it could go up some. Yeah, once it reclaims the $100 mark, it'll probably go up to like 110.
Yeah.
110
and then
126. Nice. All right, guys. I'm quite tired today, and I am down to wrap up if you guys are.
No, we have to do another hour, 2 hours.
Let's wrap up.
Yes.
And today's a short one. It's a little under an hour.
We can always see the results for the next time. Sure.
Oh wait, did you have something queue up, Sir Proofslaw? I see you have your screen here.
Oh, my debt. Because we're very close to, we're pretty much there. If you want to even it out, it's pretty much 40 trillion. If you wanted to see, I wanted to just update on how bad it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
But what is the other situation like?
We're gonna get some more information soon. The PPI just went up today. It's pretty bad, year over year, which is 10.1. We're gonna still gotta wait for more information for the CPI numbers coming out this month. So yeah, I think that's one thing we're going to be waiting for. Is just like we'll see what happens. But the situation is still. Oops, can you hear me? Is it echoey? Or is that just me?
Yeah, it is
No.
echoing.
Oh, okay.
Try now.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little bit echoey. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I was like hearing myself like, I'm getting disoriented. My voice is too powerful. But yeah, pretty much this is we're kind of in the screwed zone. But crisis wise, again, there isn't really, besides the Strait of Hormuz and what's happening with the tariffs. Actually, I can update this with all that information. We just have to look up for inflation right now. We talked about it last time. The Feds were kind of just like really just don't know what the heck to say about inflation and not do anything about it, not raise rates, even though they're pretty adamant about fighting inflation, but not do anything. So I think that's the one thing is just like things are still getting pretty bad. Well, yeah, our debt, if you get credit debt, it's been insanely high. So I think that's the one thing we'll finally get an update as well. Besides credit debt, unemployment, we have the JOLTS reports coming in later on today. Or did it come in today already? I think it did. JOLTS.
No, I think is it Tuesday? Oh, it is Tuesday. I want to say it's today.
The JOLTS.
Oh, tomorrow.
It's actually today. It happened already. So yeah, expectations, consensus was 7.4. We were not there. We had 7.3 million jobs openings. Still a little under, but it's still up there compared to before. We'll really go in here and play with this. We probably see the graph just go up to the upside. So compared to before, we're like 7.8. So I guess it's reducing since April. 7.5, 8, 70. Okay, yeah. So we're kind of like the job numbers are slowly dropping back down again, like it's been doing here. It'll start up high, a nice high, and go back low. So it looks like the job numbers are not doing okay-ish, but it looks like we're losing jobs for this month of June. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a JLB, you look for one now because it could go lower to the point where we don't have any any available jobs available due to the economy. But yeah, I think that's the one thing we just have to wait for is for. Oops, my computer froze a little bit. Heck. Okay, there it goes. As I was saying, we're gonna wait for just like inflation's. Right now, it's the services on Thursday. Inflation's numbers don't come in until I think next week. Fed Barker, blah blah blah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. China inflation. That's gonna be actually pretty major. This is actually pretty. Besides U.S. inflation, China's a big one to look out for. So
Yeah.
Sunday or Saturday, whatever day it lands for you guys, it's gonna be pretty massive to look out for. You just put that as a note here.
Chinese inflation.
Yeah,
Expected
exactly.
is at what level?
What's
Is it going to
expected
expect low?
forecast
Previous was
is
1, forecast is 0.9. Yeah, so it is forecasted to go down, right?
Yeah, they expect it to go down. If anything, I'm not sure how late the data is for the inflation or the tariff information and for the war, because we're going to base things off of June. The Iran war made everything very, very, very not inflationary friendly. So I guess ever since the month before, so we had June, April numbers, April, May. So we had May numbers last month. So now we have June's numbers. May, we had like a little bit of a slowdown with the war and slash negotiations. But now that we have June around the corner, it's going to show the escalations of that happening in June, where these things were just back onto war again and blowing up things. So this is going to be pretty insane to see it here. And then we get to the US data, it's going to show the same thing pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just be prepared for that. So all this will change next week for sure. But yeah, there's major debts happening and house debt and foreclosures. The misery index is still the same. So poopy. But yeah, that's it from my end. I guess you can say when it comes to crude oil going up and everything else, just food's going up, sugar's going up. So if you have a sugar fiend, if you're a sugar fiend, and you're paying more for sugar for sure.
I think
Cacao's
gas
going up.
price.
What's that?
Cacao's going up.
Is it going up? Or it went down?
Yeah, I saw. It
Nice.
popped up today.
Cacao's a
Oh.
big one to trade. Cacao's really fun to trade, especially if it goes up because it's an inflationary thing. And so if inflation's up, you know that cacao's up. If deflation is happening, it's going to be very, let's go downside. I think stop loss of the trade and it went downside.
Yeah, the 30-year yield also went up, right? Like I think it
Yeah,
was
it
all-time
jumped.
high, something.
It's like the scariest it's ever been.
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know why we're not worried about that right now. I guess markets are like, whatever. The yield is just yielding.
Another thing I want to look at is like the gas price, because I think it's a leading indicator on inflation right now. Because whenever the previous month's gas price is low, inflation for this month could go low, and then and when you compare that to like if it's up the last month, inflation data will be up this month. So it's kind of it has that kind of effect.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So last month it was up for the gas price, not the crude oil price, the average
gasoline
gas price in
prices.
US.
Yeah. So I do not have this. I have natural gases, but I don't have actual gas prices on here. But yeah, it's up there. In the States, it's pretty up there too.
Yeah.
I think
So I
Chevron.
think there
Chevron
is
stock
a
went up.
correlation. Yeah.
Yeah. But I know Chevron's prices have gone up when it comes to their pricing. USO, right?
Yeah.
But this is all I have on my end. So we can close shop so stop loss can get some sleep.
Will we do a countdown on like when? Can we say when will it will reach 40K? I mean 40 trillion.
I say by next week. If we're going by like 100K per second, I think it'll get there really quick. So maybe by next week we can just watch it. Like we'll just have like a 24-hour stream. Look, come on, we can make it. Go to 40K. Oh man, oh Chevy. But yeah, I think that's it for my little presentation today.
Awesome, guys.
Nice.
Sorry we couldn't go longer. We'll get into more TA next week. See you guys.
Oh, wow, you're ending it that fast.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.